Hari Om Namaste everyone, myself Arjuna, I'm from Rishikesh. I'm 25-year-old and today I want to share my life story, how I came out of this matrix of the world and from a struggling life to a very peaceful and loving life, how I'm enjoying my everyday today life. So I'm very grateful today to share it with you because my life has taught me in such an early age so many things. I got so many experiences and realization in such an early age. So also how I founded this Ekam Journey Foundation. So I will also tell you the story. So let's begin with my childhood. How I was in my childhood. My childhood I was very reserved. I used to have some limited friends and usually I was very reserved and my other classmates used to make fun of me a lot of and bully me a lot. So somehow I lived my childhood very happily and I like to live by myself most of the time, and I was very much a technical guy. I like to experiment with science. So I wanted to be an engineer just after the 12th. So universe was very happy for me and universe give me an opportunity to work in a corporate as an on-job training OJT. I got selected through by an interview and exam. So I got into Gurgaon in a multinational company. It's called Maruti Suzuki India Limited. So after 2 months of classroom training, we have to work as a corporate employee, and it was really a hard job in that age because for a mechanical engineer the field work is really tough because we have like 8-hour duty, and in duty time we cannot even sit for a second because we have to work on conveyor belts in manufacturing assembly unit, and it was really tough time for me. I got injury also. So we were around 40 students from Rishikesh. Out of that, 20 students left after 1 month of work failed in the company. So I decided myself somehow I will complete it my 2 years, then I will finish and then I will move ahead. I will not quit it in the between because I don't want it to waste my time. So I learned a lot of things from that company and corporate world. Then I realized that what I'm doing here, I was just working for this corporate. I was making money for living my healthy life, and to get to my home I have to take holiday. I have to take permission from the boss to go to my own home, and many of the time they don't grant us the leave. So I realized this work I'm doing for myself, but I didn't have time for myself. So after 2 years I quit my job. I completed, so I decided to do college diploma. Then I went to Dehradun. I joined for a college diploma course, and then in the same time during the college, me and my brother, we started both a business. It was a hospitality and a trekking company. So we started together and it was going very nice. In the first day we started, we are having a good time, and suddenly the biggest life failure came in our life, that was COVID. So we all have struggled from that, and in hospitality business we have to pay heavy rent for monthly, for the property, for staff, for electricity, a lot of things. As a business owner we have to responsible of so many things like management, hospitality, sales, and everything we have to manage by ourselves. So it was worse than the employee, I think. So in COVID time it was tough and I got a lot of stress, and due to that stress I got alopecia, that's a hair fall. So it was not stopping. I tried many treatments, so nothing was healing me. So I decided to take a week leave from the business. I went to my home and stayed some time. Then I realized that I should do Vipassana because I heard it from somewhere, and I saved my hair and I went to Vipassana course, and it was the best thing which I did in my life, because what I realized there was teaching through the meditation practically. Somebody is teaching practically life, how to live a peaceful life, and who you are, who am I, like what is life. They taught in 10 days. It's like a 10-hour meditation every day. we cannot talk into that meditation period 10 days. We have to live in complete solitude, no phone, nothing from outside, we cannot meet, noble silence we have to follow there. So it was a life changing experience for me. I learned a lot of things from myself. Actually, what I experienced there, it was already inside us, but they have remembered, realized it through their technique. So I was so happy to get this technique and Vipassana meditation in my life. I was really amazed, and when I came back from there, I continue in my business, and there was a lot of tremendous change in my life was happening. I started to feel good, and I got recovered and then I started my traveling journey. I traveled to South India, to Ladakh, bike trip, and I visited so many communities like Auroville, Ladakh, this Sonam Wangchuk school. So I was exploring what is life, how people are living in different place, what is the meaning of life and key of happiness for different people. So I explored so many things. So I was very wonderful to experience in that time, and I realized that there is many ways to live a life, happy life. Like many people live very peacefully their life, and many are struggling for their job, work and family. It's depend totally in which surrounding we are growing. So I understood how is the role of the surrounding in individual growth. So I got an idea. I wanted to make a community, an ashram and a place for people to live, to practice a spiritual journey, to practice meditation. So from there I got this inspiration, and then as my childhood also, since childhood I was looking for this answer, like who is God, what is life, and which I got the answer in Vipassana. So I was very fortunate to experience this, and I wanted to teach other people to how to live in present and happy life, how to live a free life, who you are. So I started this community Ekam journey, and then I shared this project with my twin soul brother. His name is Frank. He's from France, and he's really a loving, compassionate person, full of joy. He's a loving soul and with so many talents. He's a healer, and he's working with energies and healing people. And when I shared with him this idea, he's also very happy and excited to work together to serve the humanity, and we got a really nice bonding together. And then I met another beautiful soul. His name is Amrit Ji. He is also such a nice person with a pure heart, and he's also a healer and working for so many organizations. He's serving voluntarily, and then we started working together to help more people, to serve more people. And this is a really nice, and life is tremendous. And the meaning of this community, the Ekam, the word means Ekam means oneness towards yourself, towards who you are. Like in Hindi we say Vasudev Kutumbakam, we all are one earth, one family, one love. So the meaning of oneness is that Ekam means oneness. And also when we live in community, we share the love, we share the happiness, we help each other to grow in their spiritual sadhana, to help each other to know their potential. So this was the idea to make a community, and our plan is to make a eco-friendly, sustainable living community nearby Rishikesh in Himalayan range, where people can come from all over the world and stay there for some time and teach and learn the path of spiritual journey, the path to know oneself and love, happiness, joy, and live in peace and harmony. This is the values of Ekam journey, and through this Ekam journey we want to share how to live in harmony. So since college time I had this interest to do social work. So with my college friends Vedant and Deepak Garia, we were working together in a NGO called Adyan Leher, and we did many programs together, and Vedant is taking care there with Deepa in Dehradun. They are educating people. So we're working in many different ways like education empowerment, child empowerment, woman empowerment, skill development, environmental awareness. So we decided to work in many different ways. But through Vipassana, I have realized the most important thing which everyone need is to know oneself, how to live happily, how to control our mind. So I realized this is the most important thing, how to love yourself. Once we learn to love our true self, ourself, then we can love others also. If we don't love ourselves, how can we share this happiness to others? So that is very important. That's why we started this oneness project. It's called Ekam Journey, so one can understand and be consciously living in this community and learn how to live a conscious and happy life. So I hope you understand my vision, and thank you so much. Until now, Ekam Journey has taught more than 100 of students yoga, meditation, spiritual knowledge, the awareness of spiritual, mental, physical health, and how to live a better life. And there are many other social activities like animal feeding, Ganga cleanup drives, and tree plantation. So Ekam Journey has done so many social activities, and Ekam Journey right now is in a growing state, so it need your help, and this is possible by your help only. So please share your lovely feedback and your suggestion if you have any, because right now we want to do and improve many things in our organization. So please share your love and help us and support our mission vision by volunteering and by connecting in our cause. Thank you so much. Hari Om Tat Sat.